the picturesque town of Chakleval, where the streets seemed to be paved with laughter and the townspeople were known for their quirky sense of humor, a group of friends found themselves entangled in a web of supernatural curiosity and comedic mishaps. The stories of a haunted mansion, standing tall on the outskirts, had piqued their interest, and they were about to embark on an adventure that would have them rolling in laughter and unraveling ghostly secrets. Allow me to introduce you to the fearless quartet at the heart of this escapade. Bob, Ghostbuster, Johnson, a self-proclaimed expert in all things paranormal, whose enthusiasm was matched only by his penchant for exaggerated entrances. Emily, scientific skeptic, Carter, a genius who held empirical evidence above all else and was ready to debunk any ghostly claims. Steve, spooked silly, Thompson, a bundle of jitters and superstitions who could jump at his own shadow. And Lisa, likes and laughs, Mila, a social media sensation who saw every adventure as an opportunity for viral stardom and an abundance of likes. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over Chakleval, the quartet assembled their gear, night vision goggles, EMF meters, and a slightly dusty veerboard that had been borrowed from Steve's eccentric Aunt Agnes. Armed with an odd assortment of gadgets and a mixture of skepticism and giddy anticipation, the brave bunch approached the mansion, its time-worn facade looming before them like a sentinel of the unknown. Their entry into the mansion was nothing short of a slapstick spectacle. Bob, ever the dramatic hero, attempted an elaborate entrance, only to trip over his own shoelaces and plummet into a cloud of dust and cobwebs. Steve's stifled chuckles soon gave way to unrestrained laughter, while Emily's amused smirk and Lisa's expertly timed snapshot captured the scene for posterity. With Bob dusted off and dignity slightly bruised, the intrepid investigators forged ahead, navigating the mansion's dimly lit corridors. They chose a creaky table, the perfect setting for their otherworldly endeavor, and gingerly arranged the rear board. Lisa, never one to miss an opportunity for a photo op, snapped a selfie, accompanied by a caption that read, "Facing a fears head on in the haunted mansion. Hashtag courageous crew, hashtag ghosts begin." As the planchette began to glide across the board, spelling out, WATCHOUT, Bob gasped dramatically, "Ladies and gentlemen, we've made contact with a ghost who's aced the art of text message abbreviations. Could it be the spirit of an overworked millennial?" Laughter filled the room as even Steve, the staunch skeptic, cracked a smile. Emily, the voice of reason, explained the involuntary movements of their fingers, and Lisa's spirits deflated slightly as she realized her Instagram post hadn't attracted the spectral attention she'd hoped for. Their merriment was interrupted by a sudden gust of wind that swept through the mansion, causing an old portrait on the wall to sway ominously and emit a spine-tingling creak. "Did you see that?" Bob exclaimed, springing to his feet and knocking over the table in his excitement. "Behold, the ghostly conductor leading a symphony of spookiness." Emily raised a skeptical eyebrow. "Bob, that was just the wind. And a ghostly conductor. Really?" The room erupted into laughter once again, the group helpless in the face of Bob's overactive imagination. Refusing to let their laughter wane, the quartet decided to take their antics up a notch, attempting an impromptu exorcism using a YouTube tutorial they stumbled upon. Huddled around an ancient armchair, they chanted an eccentric blend of phrases and flung salt and pepper into the air like confetti. "By the power of memes and incantations, we cast thee out, O restless spirits. Or perhaps we are just seasoning them for another worldly feast," Steve quipped. Amidst their exorcism theatrics, the mansion's lights flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced upon the walls. A shadowy figure materialized in the doorway, causing hearts to race and breaths to catch. Slowly, the figure emerged from the darkness, revealing itself to be none other than Mr. Jenkins, the mansion's owner. He stood there, an enigmatic smile playing at the corners of his lips. Bob, never one to be at a loss for words, stepped forward and proclaimed, "Fear not, kind sir. We were merely engaging in a spirited conversation with your furniture." Laughter echoed through the mansion as Mr. Jenkins chuckled, unable to resist the infectious humor. With an amused shake of his head, Mr. Jenkins remarked, "I've encountered many ghost hunters in my time, but you lot are certainly a memorable bunch. If you are in search of spirits, the only spirits you'll find are in my well-stocked liquor cabinet." As the quartet made their exit from the mansion, tails tucked between their legs but spirits high, Bob turned to his friends with a twinkle in his eye. While we may not have banished any ghosts, we've certainly succeeded in exorcising some hearty laughs. And so, the tale of the hapless haunters and their mischievous planchette became a beloved local legend, a heartwarming misadventure filled with uproarious laughter, charming absurdity, and an unforgettable encounter with the enigmatic Mr. Jenkins. While the mansion's halls may not have been cleansed of spirits, they were forever imbued with the echoes of joy, camaraderie, and the enduring memory of a ghostly encounter that left everyone in stitches.